F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch The Wire, Season 1, Episode 4, titled Old Cases. I like that title, man. Old cases, maybe there's some dirt to dig up to try to solidify the case that McNulty and the crew trying to build against Barksdale, because they need it. They need a solid case to get the politics behind it. How you feeling over there, Bralik?
Yeah, I mean, leaving where we left off last episode, they did the big huge bust that the higher ups wanted, and pretty much they came out empty-handed because of the lack of they just stupid for it. They McNulty told them he shouldn't have done it, and now they came up empty-handed. So I'm guessing maybe old cases might have to do with an old case that might help them in the new case.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
it might be about Daniels. Maybe they digging up some old dirt on Daniels since they revealed little things about him and his possible crooked ways. I don't know. There's a lot to play with on episode 4.
I like that one though.
You feel me? We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer though. I think we both ready to jump into this one, so we just gonna fly right in. Y'all already know what to do to the video. Like it, comment, subscribe. Goal is 10K. 10K. Click the button. Click the bell, get notified when we go live. I'm happy to be here. The Wire.
Get it.
The Wire.
And it's early.
The Wire.
Hey.
Do what's right, HBO. Let's see what y'all got going
on?
for yourselves.
Captions
Yeah. My captions are on.
Alright, mine's as well.
I'm dying here. Let me get on the other side, work it from there.
Damn, yo, them shits were heavy.
You see that man face? This shit so heavy that I can't even grunt face. Like
1, 2.
he about to get up and solve it in like 2 seconds.
Right.
Like, the angle's wrong. Tilt it this way.
You're supposed to not push it in. You're supposed to.
I'm embarrassed for y'all.
Facts.
We all got secondhand embarrassment.
2,
Look at him. Look at him.
He want to see every angle of how foolish these mugs is.
This is your squad right here. This is your team. This is your team. This is who you got to work with. He's like, yo, these motherfuckers are slow as hell.
Well, at this rate, we're never gonna get it in.
Why are they just looking so dumbfounded? Like?
In. Unbelievable. Unbe-fucking-lievable.
What a fucking intro.
I like this part though. Thin line between heaven and hell, Bubs. They always give a little quote. Yeah, they give a quote for every character.
This is a bit humble. Ms. Dawkins? State versus Marvin Browning, Your Honor. 1 count distribution of a controlled substance, to wit heroin, and 1 count distribution of a controlled substance, to wit cocaine.
Will your office be seeking the mandatory 5 in this case?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Very well. I'll take that into consideration.
He about to sing like a bird.
Got his attention at least.
He about to sing like a bird. Angry bird.
Hey, Lieutenant, come have a taste.
Wow.
Still
Come on,
drinking.
we're celebrating.
Wow, on the bed.
Patrick's going out of medical. Sweet, sweet. This is my ticket out of this rat shit department. 66 2/3 pension, and I don't have to wait for my 30. I'm gone.
Fucking yo did you a favor.
Look at them.
Kid hit like a mule, I gotta say. Have a nice life, Lieutenant.
That fool happy to get up out of there. Those the worst type of employees. That dude was just trash. Get his ass out of here.
What you gonna do?
What's with you? You gonna miss me, Orks?
Yep.
I'm serious. You know those stairs where they send us down the basement?
Look at that.
It's dark down there. You do a little dance on those steps. You're up to 2/3 with me. And maybe you sue the city, get a little more.
Don't listen to this stupid ass.
Can't say we don't deserve it.
Y'all don't.
From what I've seen, exactly.
I'm looking at your sheet here, and well, for one thing, it's a little wrong to be calling it a sheet.
More like a book.
Point is, we got the room to get a little crazy on.
Tell us some stories. Might could be somebody else's turn.
All right.
I what?
All right, I'll take the year.
Let's go. Take that 5. What up?
Hey. Who else is up in here? Anybody from West Side?
DC boys, mostly.
Dang, is that gonna be a problem?
I know, right?
DC and Baltimore be having that beef? Probably. Hell yeah, look at that shit. Yep.
Damn. Not looking too good right now.
At all. He about to grab a mop and go fucking. This motherfucker.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
That
Like, he's
easy,
been
huh?
there before, like.
Long fucking drive. Me and you drawing another shit detail.
This ain't a shit detail. Use your imagination. This little shitbird, having already been whipped good by us once, toss him into a small room and tell him that Detective Mahone is near dead from the sucker punch.
So are they gonna catch him on the street?
Stops whimpering long enough to just start giving people up. Whoever. Stringer Bell, Avon Barksdale.
Yeah?
Yeah. Little prick turns on everybody. And we break the case wide open.
Look at what I say. What I say.
All that imagination.
Nah, you remember that was my prediction. These motherfuckers gonna be the ones that break the case.
All that imagination. For what?
Where is he? Oh, he right there. They
Exactly.
missed him.
Just missed it there.
They missed him.
He need to make a little bit more moves than that.
How does this match with all the rest of the West Side Project mopes?
They don't have cars?
This doesn't match, Jay.
Sure it does. Take a look at your office report. You got a witness, puts her with a D the night she's aced.
How many D's do you think there are in the system, Jay?
Oh, man, Keeley really dogged this one. Ain't nothing in here but a 24 and some crime scene photos. And this Tawanda call claims your victim killed after being visited by a suspect named D. No further description. There's a callback number, though.
2 cops actually doing their job. You got 2 cops thinking they fucking
G.I.
super
Joes.
cops. Yeah, for real.
Another 2 that's trying to get medical.
Medical leave.
retirement.
Jimmy. All right, motherfucker. You got me, too. Something to call Verizon. See if they got a fresh listing. You happy now, bitch?
Yes,
The way
he
he said-
is.
I actually like the way he said that. Yeah, happy now, bitch. His voice.
Word in the tower said it was Omar and his crew.
Omar. Who's he?
You
Nobody
ain't know
knows.
Omar? Omar the Terror.
Okay,
Omar
but
Been involved out here for years now.
No, not Anthony.
Miss Kimmer, do not tell me you don't remember No Heart Anthony.
I don't.
Damn, girl, what time you been policing that all these years? And right now, I am personally ashamed to be your snitch.
All right, put your freaking head down before you get marked.
Not only that, let us know.
I know, I'm ready for this history lesson.
That play was a little bit raggedy in there, though.
I fucked up. I know. Lingo, your name?
You gotta go.
Saying, I really care you shouted me out. Everybody in these projects been knowing Omar, you heard? I just thought them coming down on y'all, baby boy.
Okay.
That's his daddy.
Wow.
So what next, yo?
Sure.
Nah, I'm go see my mom.
Keep it close.
Hear that?
He not
like,
comfortable.
I ain't with that shit. Yeah, he like, I ain't with that shit.
But what can he say? He's Omar. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
He's scared as hell. He like, that's no hard Anthony, brother, man.
Yo. That's why he let it slide, because that's his boo.
Exactly. Now it makes sense, because I'm like, what?
Hey, Bob's.
Hey, McNutty.
McNutty. He sit in front seat with McNutty.
You ever heard of No Hard Anthony?
Who, Anthony Little?
1058 Argyle, apartment 16J.
Look at that.
He's up in Hagerstown on a robbery bit. What about him?
My man.
Exactly. He proud to be your snitch.
Fuck you.
Alright, so they the Jack boys then. They known for robbing.
What's up with my nephew? I don't know. I mean, he doing good. He making that money out the hole, but he might have a problem he don't know about.
True that.
That means.
Come on, now.
That means there's some, you know.
Yeah, I know. But what does he mean? Like, what are the next moves?
Put him on game.
Put him on game or take him out the game? Which one?
I don't know. Every time they talk to D, it's a lesson for him, though.
That's what's up, though. Trying to be in his son's life. I like that.
Is good for you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get $20.
Thin line between heaven and here.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe that's the reason why they keeping him around, to have him stay off the drugs, maybe?
Damn, Bodie. Fuck that nigga up.
He finally back. He made it, huh? After a day's
home.
walk.
D shook. He like, how the hell you even here? Exactly.
Nigga, what you steal?
Camry XLE. Y'all want to ride? It's right around the corner. What you laughing at? What's so funny?
Bad boys for life. That's why he laughing.
You was me, your ass still be down there.
That's facts. That is facts.
You ever seen a city jail, nigga? On me, nigga.
Yeah, you got the one.
Yeah, the one you know about. Man, y'all little motherfuckers need to ask around.
Yeah, the one you know about. You don't even got to talk that much, though, D. Don't even worry about it.
On the high end of the east side, they got these apartments out there, right? So there was this little shorty who used to stay out there.
It's the case.
She was like...
And it is him, wow.
Yep.
Out of all these.
This was a shorty my uncle was messing with. So, you know, they was going on at it for a little while. So they rolled me out past her crib.
I got some creeps.
And they showed me how she lives right on the ground floor, right? The first level. So I pulled out the piece, and I start tapping with the back of it on the window. Tap, tap, tap. That's what she heard, yo. Looks out, see where it's coming from.
Boom, right in the chest.
Right through the heart piece.
What happened?
You know what happened. You better ask about him.
He shot him.
Exactly. Is that not implied?
Yo, D, if she was all that, why didn't you fuck her first?
Nigga, you sick. Just shut up.
For real. Fucking sick bastard.
He said there's something seriously wrong with you.
There is.
Little Michael B. Jordan, man.
Like, who thinks about shit like that? Oh, yeah, dumb criminals.
Exactly. Gonna have his DNA all over that ass.
Facts. I'm glad the judge is not falling for that piece of shit attempt.
Police! Open the damn door!
Yeah, these two knuckleheads. Look at these dudes, man. They can just run up in people's cribs like...
I'm sorry for cursing at the door. I mean, I couldn't see that it was only you.
Look at
Is
you.
it the drugs again?
I respect it.
So how you think you're gonna carry it?
No, I'm sorry, man. And I'm sorry for the way we came through here.
At least he's...
If Preston comes past, give him this and tell him we need to talk, okay?
Don't do it. He put his hands on a cop. They trying to murder that man. Don't do it.
What the fuck you doing in there?
Talking.
Community policing. He did it the right way.
Talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have went in there. You should have seen. You should have seen your partner in action. He actually did a good thing.
Yeah.
That's how you build rapport with the community. That's how you actually get them to snitch. It's major roles.
Last night, I'm at home. I'm sitting up buck naked. And I got one hand wrapped around a cold domestic beer.
Okay.
And the other wrapped around my magnificent flaccid 4 1/2-inch wonder. And
Okay.
I am trying with all my might to remember. And I am dangerously close to engorged. When all of a fucking sudden, out of fucking nowhere, fucking Detective fucking Jimmy McNulty pops into my head.
Oh, no.
At which point, I got nothing to do but think about the problems of Jimmy McNulty. Because clearly, this guy and his fucking problems are standing between me and all worldly pleasure.
Clearly. What's your point, Jay?
Exactly. He not
My
finding this
point
funny
is-
no more. Get to it.
He can't help it. It makes him an asshole. I know, but it's also what makes him good police.
There we go.
Last year,
that's what he's addicted to.
He gives me 8
Good
clearances.
police work. Yes, Sergeant. Here we go. I was lost. He had me in the first half
Tell
there.
your
I ain't
boy to
gonna-
wrap up that bullshit detail in 2 weeks. He does that, he comes home. Clean slate.
He's not going to though. It was a good try though. I respect Sarge. He came in there swinging for his boy, man. Trying to make his own life easier as well though.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you
tell him?
Never shit a shitter, deputy. That's what I fucking told him. I did good, right, Jimmy? Look, I gotta go.
So I did good,
You did
right,
good.
Jimmy?
You did.
What the hell's the Hicks rule? Did you highlight my sofa? What? No. Yes, you did. That was there from before. Hell, it was.
Why they got this porno music in the back?
I'm getting all violent and shit. You know you just violated my civil rights, huh? That's it. New rule, no marker on the couch. You get over that table over there and do your homework.
What light bulb moment did you just have?
For real.
So what are you telling me? I'm not telling you anything, sir. I'm waiting for you to tell me. I can do whatever you need me to do with this. You're looking for the back door, Lieutenant? Already?
You feel me?
McNulty says this case needs a wire. You think he's right?
You know he's right.
It needs something.
You've been right so far for every little thing I've been doing.
Climb your ass up the pole, man.
Nah, man. This'll work.
Ain't gonna hurt.
I'm not climbing no damn ladder. Yeah, man. Fine. Housing must think we just dumb. That's your page or mine? Should be.
That's me. That's me.
Okay. This is the payphone that was in the intro. Okay. And so was that camera being hit down too in the intro. Got him.
Yep. Easy peasy.
So what do you think?
I freaking hate stakeouts like that, man.
I was checking out a wireless bill last night. Every incoming call was listed.
Right. So if we get Barksdale's pager, we might get off the street. Maybe even trace some supply. We'll restore it. He fucks it up. Half the county chases him back downtown.
Dang.
I guess no hard figures. He's not up for doing the time. Because he puts a 4-4 against his chest, pulls the trigger.
Survived it. Still had to do the time.
Wakes up 2 hours later in the university ER.
With a new nickname.
Right.
Hard ant.
Wow.
Bubble says it's Anthony's brother who took off with the Barksdale stash the other night. If he knows where the Barksdale stash is, he probably knows a whole lot more.
See? Another plan.
That's police work right there, huh?
He's thinking about it. Oh my God.
Just do it so we get these 2 freaking characters out of the show, man.
Those are a lot more than 9.
Thing is, we're gonna have to sell.
Oh, that boy looked like he was on Dancing with the Stars with that spin that he just did. Watch him fuck around and become an actual good cop in this damn show.
We can
Actually do
continue
some
with the
real work.
buzz.
Don't believe it.
Hey, without his partner bringing him down, he might be able to.
We could try to clone a couple of pages and see where that takes us.
Clone what?
They're pagers. They get beeped, we get beeped. We see who's calling from what number.
You're going to want a pen register on all the payphones in the low-rises.
Exactly.
And any other phones that link to the pages.
What would it take to do the pages?
Wiretap affidavit. I think we got enough PC from the hand-to-hands and surveillance. See, we try to show a judge we can't make the case by following these guys, and we can't. How can we keep on any of them when they go up in those towers?
But you gotta show you tried.
Okay. I see y'all.
Do we have a pager number?
Yep. Come on, brother. There you go.
Yep.
Time to shine.
This is written on the stash house wall. The letter D next to it.
Got it. He got it from the fucking wall.
Did you check it?
Nice.
It's him.
Dang, did we? I think we asked about that shit too. Like,
Nah, you said something about it, but you're saying he's actually out here doing good work, and he is.
Yep, he damn sure is.
Yeah,
Earth might
he's
come
special.
around before Carver does, though.
He's
know.
special, man. Yeah, now it's McNulty turn to stare at him.
Pull him in close.
This case is nowhere near anything we're doing.
So, give it a shake or two anyhow. Make a sergeant happy.
Guess that hasn't been rented since, though. They said that shit was a year ago.
Fuck.
What?
Motherfucker.
I missed it. What was it?
I don't know.
Fuck. Fuck.
Don't you hate that?
This is the best writing ever. Fuck. They trying to get that angle right.
Yeah.
Because he said he shot her when she looked out the window.
He was outside.
Motherfuck.
Okay, he was. Okay, so he did tell the truth.
Yep, she was leaning over.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought he said she leaned like out of it, like.
Yeah,
so he
makes
came
sense.
up on her shit.
Fuck.
Motherfucker.
For real. What the fuck?
The bullet's still there.
Shit.
Got it. It's still there.
Wow, pancake.
That's
Look at that
crazy.
Motherfucker.
Fuck me.
Good job, Keeley. Whoever the hell cleaned that case up.
No, whoever wrote this scene did a fucking good job.
So yeah, okay. The tap. Nice. He did the tap.
The shell casing?
The shell, bruh. They about to find it. Come on, Keeley. How he missed all of that?
Is Kima there?
And you are?
Kima.
Tell her it's McNulty.
McNutty.
How'd it go today?
Lost him in the 221. Picked him back up in the low rises and then lost him on Schroeder Street after dark.
I just wanted to thank you.
For what?
For today. You know, with Daniels.
You should be thanking Lester.
Oh, I did. I just wanted to thank you too, Detective Greggs.
That's his Triforce. That's the squad right there. Lester, Kima, and McNulty. He got to get the rest of them on board, man. He got to have a little squad. He got to have a real task force.
Okay, that's how we ending it, huh? That's how we ending it, huh? Okay. A nice little thank you.
All right. There you have it. The Wire, Season 1, Episode 4, Old Cases. Me personally, 2 thumbs up. I like this episode. Man, I like this show so far. I can't even lie. The writing is really nice. Like, we only 4 episodes in, but there's something that I just gotta get off my chest and say right now. I won't bring up the other show's name, but one thing that I really like that this show did, at least in this episode, and it's probably gonna continue doing, is they don't breadcrumb feed us shit. At least, they do obviously with like, bigger plot stuff, but some of the smaller stuff they just give it to us. For example, that little backstory of Lester. Again, a show that shall not be named. It would have took us the whole season to find out why Lester got taken off of homicide. I guarantee it. And they addressed it this episode. They got straight into it in this episode, and it was interesting. It was, it was just enough to, because Lester already started becoming interesting from last episode, and they just continued on with the trend of like fleshing out his story a little bit more. So, how you feeling? How you feeling though after this episode, man? How you feeling over there?
I thought it was a great episode, man. The writing was written well. Not only that, the title fit the episode perfectly, in my opinion. These titles for these for this show so far have been like A1. They really tie into the whole theme of the episode. And yeah, that's pretty much what I enjoyed about this episode was the old cases that they were bringing up. And the main old case was the case about D. And that's what I loved about this episode was that whole D has some really good moments in this show. Like his moments when he's sitting down just chopping it up with the boys are like one of my favorite moments of the episodes, because he was just there, telling the story of how he had to take out old girl who had nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? Had nothing to do with him. That was his uncle's little side piece, and he's the one who had to take that body. So it was just nice, that we go, later on in the episode, and we see McNulty and his partner actually trying to just find anything to add to the case. And that scene was just so beautiful because they literally said nothing but fuck the entire scene. And to me, it was one of the best scenes because it was just them going to work and really showing you like, okay, we trying to piece this together, and then them actually finding the bullet, the shell. So I'm wondering, how much that's gonna actually put pressure on D. Like, are they? Well, I'm guessing they would have to find the gun, right?
Yeah, they would have to trace it, but I mean, it could that. Who knows? Because remember what D said. One body that y'all know about, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for all we know, there's a couple of bodies with that 45. So it might not point them directly to D, but it might point them to more cases where that 45 pulled up, where they could at least use all of that and be like, well, shoot, she's connected to him. He's connected. This is all Barksdale stuff. So, yeah. And I think the thing that I really liked about the scene is that you're right. Like, since all they did was say fuck, that allowed us to pretty much start perceiving it how we wanted to. Like, what are they looking for? Gotta be the bullet. Gotta be the oh, maybe this was wrong. Because they already was talking about how Keeley, we can't trust what Keeley did with the case. So we're already going in there like, okay, what else are they gonna find? So that's what I loved about that scene too. Like, little to no dialogue allowed the viewers to just kind of start speculating in that moment. So yeah, I like that scene. They did some really good stuff with this episode, I think.
Yeah, they did, man. They really did.
Obviously, the whole Lester situation, Kima and McNulty, just them three. I'm loving them three right now, man, because they're the ones that's working hard. They working hard as hell, trying to keep the case afloat, and do it right, and actually make a bust, and actually, bring down the towers in Barksdale. So
yeah, I
got my eyes on all three of them, but honestly, I also got my eyes on the ones who are kind of still standing, because I feel like now they're like, I know I can't say that because they only got rid of one person so far, but I feel like they're starting to kind of gear towards who's gonna make it and who's not, and not necessarily like die off or anything, but just like who's gonna be important to that squad. I feel like they almost try to, give Hurt some light in this episode as well when he sat down and actually talked to Bodhi's aunt or grandmother. Was she something like that?
Yeah.
So like that was like some good stuff. So I'm like really interested in how the Force or the task team, whatever we're gonna call them, is gonna transform, because the less bad apples we have, the easier it is to, create good, hardworking police. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to be lazy when you're around lazy people, right? Like why would I work my ass 10 times when this dude is working 0 times and we making the same pay, we getting the same everything, we doing everything the same. You feel me? So we got one bad apple kind of out the way. I'm interested to see what the rest of the crew is going to do with that, man, because McNulty needs it. He needs them all to be on point. He can't be having Herc sitting there talking about, I don't understand nothing. Like, bro, the brief was straightforward. What do you not understand? You know what I'm saying? Carver right now is more of a bad apple than Herc, in my opinion. Yeah. So I'm just, I'm digging this, man. I'm digging this, man.
I like that take that, who are the bad apples, who are the ones who are going to continue. And I think the intro was giving us that information. Like these are our guys right here. Even though some of them may not be, completely all up there, but you know what I'm saying, this is the squad. I felt like that was kind of the purpose for the beginning, because they showed the two knuckleheads, the CI, Lester and Daniel. So I felt like, okay, maybe this is the team right here. This is gonna be the finished product of of their little squad. That other dude, he's a goner. He's gonna be out for sure.
Which
the
one?
Dude who tried to who's dancing with the stars.
The same. Yo, that's what I'm saying though. I don't know. Like they might be able to transform. Like they can transform this character. Like
I don't think so.
And I would love it, bro, if they did, because he's already on the chopping block for me. So like to transform a character like him who I've already grown like this hatred for within only 4 episodes, that would be amazing. And we know that great writers could do shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really interested to see, like, because that was the perfect opportunity, especially to fall in front of people and be like, oh, the stairs are dark. When they opened the door, I got scared, like, and slipped, and like, so that would have been perfect. But he did his little spinner. He's obviously scared to get hurt too, because anything could happen. It could hurt a lot more than what he expected. But I don't know, man. That might have been the 360 to a new character, like a new person, a new persona, maybe. I don't know, man. I like this show.
We'll see. One thing that I didn't expect or didn't remember, because like I told you, I seen this a very long time ago, and I don't remember much of it. And what I don't remember is Omar being gay. Okay. I forgot about that. So I just love that little interaction that they had over there, with him serving that girl with the baby and shit. That was fucked up.
That was fucked up. That gave me some creepy vibes, the way he rubbed on his son's face too, that little ass baby.
And it just gives you a little bit more depth of the character. Obviously they're not going full send, but they're giving us more depth to the character. And I think that's something that I appreciated about the episode. Because he had that moment there where he grabbed his shoulder, and you could see in his face how uncomfortable he was with it. But at the same time, he's not able to do anything because he know this is Omar. If he want, he most likely can just probably blast me in my face right here and then, and not even bat an eye. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And again, just another minor detail that was just fit into the story, like without having to weight on it to create some shock fact. Like literally just last episode, the man's name got said and we were like, yo, this dude said Omar's name. Like we don't really know Omar, but just from what we've seen, he's obviously something that you can't mess with. So how is this dude, like I thought he was getting hit with the pump right then and there after he said his name. And then just like that, here's our answer.
Yep.
That's his little baby boy. Of course.
Not only did we get that answer, we also got a little bit more just a backstory on him through the other characters.
No Heart Anthony.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like No Heart Anthony. I love that Bubs moment. It was like, man, I feel I dishonor my family for being your snitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, they do a lot of good things tying the writing in between scenes that are not even related to the actual scene. So it's just, just them walking, talking, and it's like, all right, this is good stuff here. Really good stuff. I'm curious how they're gonna tackle this Avon stuff and how Avon's gonna tackle this Omar stuff. That's kind of what I'm more curious about. Like what Avon's gonna do with the whole Omar situation. Like how is he gonna approach this? Now knowing that he's gay. Yeah, he got the hit out. That's I guess that's what I'm curious. Like how's that gonna turn out? Like is it gonna be a good hit? Is it gonna backfire on them?
Yeah, is 6,000 even enough? 6K, is that enough? For to rile up the goons on the block to go after someone like Omar. So you're right. I am interested in what that's gonna look like. How is that gonna work out?
Who they're gonna send?
Yeah, who? I mean, if it's just 6K in the air, then I assume it's anybody. Like all the boppers. The Warriors, all my boppers out there. But yeah, I think I don't think Omar's could be taken so easily though. So maybe the first attempt's gonna be a straight up fail. But like, is it even worth it though? Because right now, just like Idris, Mr. Stringer Bell said, we got robbed one day and then the next day hit by the police. So that's something that we known for a long time. They also talk about it in Power, war and beef. I mean beef and police. Two things you're not supposed to have going on at the same time. So you feel me? Like, so I'm really interested in how that pressure is gonna come down on the Barksdale family, like having to deal with Omar and the police.
They mentioned D, so that's why I said it during the reaction. Like, how they're gonna approach D, man? Are they gonna string his ass up, like? Because of him?
I don't think so, man. The thing I like about D is that he's obviously more. Like, he's more vet than Michael B. Jordan and Bodie and them.
Yep.
But he's obviously less than Stringer Bell, Barksdale, and the third cat. I forget his name. Because every time they talk to him, it's like a lesson. They got to teach him a little bit more about the game. So like the interactions that they have with him, I love. If they were to get rid of him, I would be hurt because I feel like those interactions like help connect the bridge for people who just might not know that much about this part of the life. Like how we are with the police politics. Like, damn, we don't understand this shit, but we know a little bit more about like what Barksdale and them are doing. Like, for people who don't know that much, like, I feel like that's what like D's interactions with Stringer and his uncle and stuff are really good for. So if they were to get rid of him this season, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be hurt, bruh. I'm gonna be hurt.
He's a good, like I said, all his moments are great so far.
They're great, bro.
Every time he's spitting knowledge, I love it. He knows how to tell a story very well.
That's another thing. I love the storytelling in this show. Like it I don't know. It just feels. I feel like the people from the Northeast. Like I'm originally from Connecticut. My parents are from New York. I got friends and family in Philly and all that. Like, and I know some people might not consider Maryland the Northeast. I personally think it is. I don't know how it's not because it's above the Meridian line or whatever the fuck that shit called. But anyways, I always feel like people from the Northeast got the best storytelling. Like we like animated. We always talk with our hands and all this other stuff. So like this show just helps me just believe in that even more. Like even when Sarge was telling the story about masturbating, like he's just mad. Like the pic, like you cannot not vision it. You feel me? It's just like, okay, I got the picture. You want to know why?
Because we speak the truth. We real about this. You know what I'm saying? We've been there. We done it. And you know what I'm saying? That was a real moment. Like that man was really there stroking it, and then McNulty popped in his head. That's exactly what happened. Like,
I like this. The Wire.
Yeah, The Wire so far it's hitting, man. It's definitely hitting.
I guess my final thought would be pretty much back to Sarge. Y'all feel free to help me out in the comments. Like I feel like he got McNulty's back, but halfway he's trying to get his own back as well. That's what I kind of took from the conversation with Major Rolls. So y'all help me out, man. Was that what Sarge was doing? Because even when he ran up on McNulty and Bunk, he was like, "How about you take this case, which is actually under our department or the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like he is trying to get some work done, but it also seems like he's trying to help McNulty, but because McNulty's such a headache for him. So I'm just like, because I don't know, I was kind of like halfway rooting for him now in this episode, but I just want to make sure before I make the side, because right now the police, some of them are doing, I'm liking some of their actions, especially on this episode. There's a lot of them are actually doing police work, and they even threw that word out a lot of times in this episode too. Or phrase. So yeah, man, what's up with Sarge, man? Is he good or is he bad? If it's spoilers, don't comment. Y'all already know how we do.
Yep.
But that's my final thought, man.
My final thought was basically we didn't get any information on Daniels, They didn't really pry into that. That's something that I would just like to see in these next couple of episodes, just to see, where he fully stands at. Obviously, we know, he's taking orders and he's, basically whatever you say, I'll do. It's the type of stance he's staying at now. But I'm wondering if they're gonna dig further into that whole, he might be dirty aspect. So. Maybe that's something that we get the next episode or the next 2 episodes. We might get a little something of that, but that's something that just was on my mind during this episode.
But do you think it's like dirty, like, because I think both of these definitions could be considered dirty, but do you think it's like dirty where he's like taking payoff by criminals, or like dirty where he's like taking, bribes by like politicians and shit like that? Like
I think it's more the politician,
side.
right? Yeah,
Me too.
Political side, yeah. I can't see him really. Joining with a criminal and actually, doing that type of work. We could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
He could be Avon Barksdale's second right hand man. Out of nowhere, he just gonna come out the shadows of the 2 towers, like looking like a King Orakai and shit.
For real, with them bloodshot eyes, always look like he just finished smoking. Like that man. Swear to God, look at his eyes. Every scene, that man looked like he just finished smoking one.
Hey, that's how you get into character, man. Let's wrap this up though, man. Let's wrap this up. How you want to score today's episode, man? How you feeling?
I be feeling like this. Like I don't want to give it a 9 because I don't think it's a 9, but I don't want to give it an 8.5. So I'm gonna give it 8.75 because I just like I'm in between 8.5 and 9, and I feel like that's just a happy medium right there. 8.75.
It's funny you say that because I was like, dude, do I want to give it a 9 or have I been feeling bad about Power and HOTD? Like, and I'm just like, this shit is way better. And am I like biased on this score? Maybe. But fuck it, I'm only human, so I'm gonna give it a 9. If y'all ain't feeling that, y'all put y'all own scores down.
Facts.
I appreciate that too. I love to see y'all own scores. I love to see how they compare to my opinions as I, spit them out. But y'all got it here, man. That's 1 9 and 1 very close to 9 from y'all 2 hosts. The FRR crew, we appreciate y'all. If y'all still here at the end talk, y'all keep us moving and grooving. So don't forget to like the video, drop those comments, drop those scores.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, all right, y'all? FRR out.
Peace.